Welcome to Virtual Sunday School at All Souls Unitarian Church, where we love beyond belief. This Sunday, and for all of our summer Sundays, we're going to talk about being the change we would like to see in the world. One of the ways that we can be the change that we want to see in the world is by living out our peace practices. Do you remember what our peace practices are? The first one, be kind in word and deed. Number 2, respect yourself, all others, and the environment. Number 3, everyone gets to play. Now it's time to go play with Miss Elle Fowler. Time for your lesson for the day. Take it away, Elle.
Welcome. For our session today, I am outside. I'm in an area near my house that has lots of things that we can look at together. And I don't have a spot for a chalice this morning to safely have a candle. So instead of a chalice lighting, what I want us to do is a grounding exercise, something that will help us be really present in the here and now. So I want you to just take a deep breath with me, and we're going to work through this together. Okay, the first thing I want us to do is I want us to look for 5 things we can see with our eyes. So as I look around, I see grass, I see the sky, and a tree. I see some rocks. I see some concrete. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to look for 4 things we can touch. So I can touch my hair. I can touch the grass underneath me. I can touch my skin. Oh, I can touch a leaf that's near me. What can you reach out and touch? Okay, next we're going to listen for 3 things we can hear. I hear birds. I hear me breathing. I hear cars driving nearby. What can you hear? The last thing I'm going to do is see what I can smell. So I'm going to take a deep breath in. I smell cut grass, like someone has mowed their lawn. And I smell a little bit of a salty sweat smell from being under the sun. Now that we've noticed some of the things around us as we've grounded ourselves in the here and now, I want to talk to you a little bit about being outside today. Being outside, I can see so many things, trees and rocks and flowers and birds. But today I'm going to take a little closer look around the outside, and I am going to look for tiny little creatures that are all around me and full of life. So to do that today, I have a tool. of a magnifying glass. And a magnifying glass can help me take a closer look at small things. And then the other tool I have is I have a phone. I'm using it to record right now. But a phone is a great tool because it has a camera on it. And on a lot of those camera tools, you can zoom in and see closely when you take a picture. So you might grab a magnifying glass if you have one, or you might have a grown-up bring their phone and take pictures with you and zoom in really close. Or you might just grab a paper and a pencil and spend some time drawing the amazing tiny little life forms that you can find all around you. What's hiding under a leaf or under a rock? What is deep within the plants? If we are still and quiet, what can we find? So I'm gonna get my camera and I'm gonna walk around nearby and just take a look, and we'll see what we can find. So just looking around the area around me, I found bees and snails and tiny little bugs and peppers hiding under the leaf of a plant in the pepper area. There's just so many beautiful little pieces of life, everywhere. And when we stop and take time to look for and appreciate them, we'll discover just how full of life the world around us really is. So I have an activity for you to do with your families. I have a scavenger hunt for you, a challenge for you to go on a walk, maybe somewhere near your home in your neighborhood, or maybe to a park that's nearby. And I want for you to go out and look for these small things that are around us and see if you can find them. Can you find a parade of ants marching along like they're heading to a picnic? Can you find a pollinator? Something that moves pollen from one plant to another to make fruit and flowers and seeds. Can you find moss or tiny little mushrooms? Can you find insect eggs? I looked around a whole bunch today and I couldn't find any, but can you find tiny little rows that look like beads on a plant of insect eggs just waiting to hatch? Maybe ladybug eggs, maybe butterfly eggs. Can you find a tiny little plant that has found its way into the cracks in the concrete and push forth and burst into the sunlight? What can you find? We would love to see your pictures, for you to share your pictures and what you were able to find with your families this week. Just remember, there is life all around us. And sometimes if we take a closer look, we can find some amazing beauty. Go and be blessed and be a blessing.